Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
And before we get started, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and will well. Peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. On the brother Anah.
Brother Karab.
Hey, the GMS Memphis camp. Just come back again, through Spirit Power, Yahweh Shah with another lesson. And the lesson we're going to patience, patient in spirit better than a proud in spirit, man.
Right.
So Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect.
This is patience in the etymology, the 12th century, a quality of being willingly to bear adversities, calm endurance of misfortune, suffering, permission, patience, the quality of suffering or enduring.
The quality of suffering and endurance. Go ahead.
Indulgence, alliance, it say in humility.
Humility. So patience going to humility.
Right.
You see? Hey, real quick, can we get James 4:6?
I got you.
Because patience going to endurance, ultimately long suffering, man. And that's what the Lord is. He's long suffering, man. And it's good to say what? Woe unto you that have lost patience, man. Lord, when we get that too, man. But you got it.
He said James 4:6.
Yeah, James 4:6, I believe.
This is James chapter 4, verse 6. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, the Most High resisteth the proud.
And the Most High hate the proud. Most High ain't dealing with proud people, man. Go ahead.
But giveth grace unto the humble.
But give it grace unto the humble. Give it grace, you see, unto the humble, man. And that's plain. But we gotta be put on that humility, man.
Right.
Because before honor come with humility, man.
That's right.
And patience teaches us that, man. Teach us to be humble. You got some more?
Yeah, one more verse. It says, submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High. Hey, the patience goes back to submit, being submissive. And resist the devil, and he will flee from you.
Okay. So we get, I get this for you. This is Ecclesiastes 7:8. It said, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
Right.
And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So, right.
Hey, it ain't how it starts. Hey, it's how it finishes. Right.
Yep.
Because what it say? No adversity seem joys for the moment, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work glory in you, man. It's gonna make you hard. All right. That's one of the definitions for the word patience, to make hard.
Yeah, endurance. Yep. It said, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the bosom of fools. So this in the NLT, start of verse 8. Finishing is better than starting. Right. You see, because what's good saying in Luke the 14th chapter, that man began to build, but was not able to finish, and therefore he began. It was Mark. Right. Worth from paraphrasing, but you want to finish what you started, man. So it said patient is better than pride. Right. Patient is better than pride. Why could patient go into humility?
That's right.
You see. And patient here is in the Hebrew is awak, going to long suffering, man. Then it say verse 9, control your temper, for anger labors you a fool. Right, control your spirit, control your temper, your emotions. Right. Don't let everything, especially something small, petty, upset you, man, because it's a trying of your patience, man. You got something?
Yep. This is Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he be sufficient to finish it, least happily after he have laid the foundation, is not able to finish it. All that behold it begin to mock him.
Right, all that hold it begin to mock him. Here it is. You decide you want to build this new house. You want to do this and do that. You sit it down first. You count all the costs, how much material you need, and stuff like that. Then after a while, you just gave up. Niggas come by like, damn, they nigga been walking this house for 3 years. He just gave up. Pretty much they mocking, scoffing, man. Right. And how much more in this truth, man, when you take your hand from the plow, man? You see? There's some more.
Saying this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Right. You see? You gotta finish, man. I'm speaking myself first and foremost, man. We gotta finish what we started, man. Because those that endure to the end, the same should be safe. Right. So you get that Proverbs. I got you. Like you got a precept, 16.
It's Proverbs 16:32.
Yep.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Right, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You see? Because, hey, I'm going to get this for you too, but go ahead.
And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
We'll read that one more time.
This is Proverbs 16:32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
So patience is more powerful. You see? You see, being patient is powerful, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
So better to for you to have that self-control.
Right.
Be patient. You know? So, and this is Ephesians 4:6. This is maybe 26. Let me jump down. Yeah, this 26. Ephesians 4:26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Right.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So we can be upset, we can be angry, but sin not. Don't let sin control you. You know, by because you angry, you upset. You know. Then it said, need to give place to the devil. So pretty much you want to control your spirit, your control yourself, man, your emotions. And that's come by being patient. It's all a trial of your patience, man.
Right.
You know? 'Cause everything try your patience in this society, man. You in traffic, niggas just going slow for no reason. Ain't nobody fun of them. They just put on brakes. You see? Just to make you mad. But, well, you know, it's all about patience, man. You know, it's all about patience at the end of the day. Because the Most High is patient.
I got you, brother.
You got something?
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
Mhm.
Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary the devil as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking who we may devour, man. So we got to be circumspect, keeping our head on the swivel, man.
Right.
You see?
Hey, if I may add, when you mad, you really can't think right, man. You just, you start, it's like you in a, you really want to go cool off somewhere, man.
Yeah.
You know, because really you ain't you.
Yeah, you would act.
Right.
You would act over your lust instead of
Basically.
just thinking logical, man.
Right.
Just taking a deep breath and calming down, you know.
Man.
And then just pretty much you want to just take that deep breath, man.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you think like, all right, it's this thing,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I ain't even let this petty shit bother me, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get off Proverbs.
I got you. This Proverbs chapter 14, verse 29, it goes into he that is slow to wrath is of a great understanding, right? But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly.
Right, so a hot temper, you getting upset, and also that's a female trait too, man. You getting mad quickly, you easily to get upset all the time, man.
Right.
You know, and that shows your foolishness, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see? Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter.
No, what is that, 28?
Yeah, that was 28.
No, that was 29. Read 29 one more time.
I got you. This Proverbs chapter 14, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
And it say, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
So you got that understanding. Understanding what? How to control your temper, your emotions. You know? People who understand and know how to control their anger, man.
Right.
Don't let it show. You know, they upset, but they're not showing it, though. You see?
Mhm.
You got it.
But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly.
Right, you show your foolishness, man. You got something. You bring it out, too, when you bring it out.
I got you. Get that Hebrew. This Hebrews chapter 10, verse 34. And it says, for ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance. Hey, you know that line though with what it say, for our sufferings is not to be compared unto the glory which is revealed in us.
I
You know,
get it
in
from
Romans 8.
This Romans 8 and 18. For awaken that I'm going to start at 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua.
Right.
If so be that we suffer with him,
Mhm.
that we may be also glorified together.
Hey, that example. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Yahushua, he was a great example on how to overcome the flesh. You know, how to defeat it. Hey, he wasn't emotional. Hey, it was times where hey he, you know, got on him, but he kept it still in order basically, man.
Yeah, he kept his composure.
Kept his
you know?
composure.
He didn't let his emotions get the best of him, man.
Right.
Just like with the his hour of temptation.
Right. They spit on him.
You know.
Put vinegar on him. He could have, you know, sent angels like he said, man. I could have sent 12 of these angels on y'all.
Yeah, when Peter
cut
cut it off, man.
Right.
You see.
Still kept his composure.
Yeah, he
man.
still went through it, man. He finished. He
Right.
finished where he started, man.
Right, that's what matters. Hey, the finishing. Hey, how you finish matters.
Then it's 18 it said, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which should be revealed in us."
Hey, glory will be, hey, Lord willing, we're gonna be the sons of men, man. All right, the sons of the Most High. So like, we're gonna be the sons of the Most High. All right, adopted. This is Hebrews 10:35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward. For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. Hey, ultimately the kingdom. All right, that's what the Lord promised us, man. All right, hey, we're gonna be those servants that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, we're gonna get the next one.
You keep going now.
All right, keep going on this one.
Yeah. Where you stop off at?
I stopped at 37. Oh no, I didn't. It's a lock.
Stop. People go with 35.
I got you. This is Hebrews 10:35. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense or reward.
Mm-hmm.
For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise.
You see?
But yet a little while, he that shall come will come and will not tarry.
And this, Yahweh Shai. Because the Lord said, "What? Behold, I come quickly."
Right.
You see? And Yahweh Shai patiently waiting on that day. You see? If Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son, waiting, how much more should we? You should be waiting, man. We're patient.
Right.
You know?
38.
You got it?
Now the just shall live by faith.
But the just, only the elect, the women, is living by faith, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in
Why?
him.
You draw back. You gave up. You took your hand from the plow.
Right.
The Lord have no pleasure in you, man.
This too much.
You see? Because woe to you that have lost patience. What will you do when the Lord should visit you, man? You should not be protecting in that day, man. You see? Because you lost the patience, man. Because with that, no, let's go back to Romans 8 chapter real quick. It's Romans 8. Let's start at 24. It said, "For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for?
That's right.
But if we hope for it that we see not, then do it with patience, wait for it." So we must wait patiently with the confidence.
Right.
You see? Because we are saved by hope. And ultimately, it's going to your faith, man. You see? Patience.
Mm-hmm.
You got something?
This is James chapter 1, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations.
Right, different, many temptations, man.
Right.
Various of temptations, man. Because when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation, right? You know? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience.
Wait, the trying of your faith will get patience.
Mm-hmm. Hey, like Sirach 6 say, hey, before thou gettest a friend, prove him first. Hey, we're going through the proving process. You know, when you go into process go into maturity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, you got to be, hey, we be in process, man. Hey, we up there almost. This is James 1:4. But let patience have a perfect work. Hey, the process, that ye may be perfect and entire and want to nothing.
Yep, and this in the NLT of James 1:3. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, right? Let it grow. Because wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that times, man.
Right.
We want our faith to constantly grow. We need big faith, especially in the time we head into, man. You see? Because you're going to have that patience. You're going to have to need patience when the chawagma is made mandatory, man. You see? Your stomach touching your back, you have an aim. Niggas gonna give up. Niggas gonna lose patience. Fuck it, give me the goddamn chip, man. You know? And guess what? They're gonna be destroyed.
Man, because
You
they ain't grow it.
They lost the patience.
They just lost it as soon as it hit, man. Hey, they basically hold out, man, like women, man.
They lost the patience. They lost it. And they go take the hawakwa, the implantable grain of rice, and they're going to be destroyed in the lake of fire, man. You see? So we got to let our patience grow, man. You know? You can't be like that Esau. It's my money I need it now. When we're hungry, we get a sneaker.
Right.
You know? So say so let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing, right? Because we don't need Esau, man. Yahweh say he gonna feed us. He gonna take care of us, man. He gonna clothe us, man. You know. So you got that First Peter's.
Right.
Suffer, you got it.
Yep. And then NLT hitting too.
Go
It's First Peter's 2:20 in the KJV. For what glory is it if when we be buffeted for your faults, ye should take it patiently?
Well, we should take it patiently, man. Cause what Micah 7:9 said, I will build an indignation of the Lord because I sinned against him, man. So we gotta bear it. You see.
But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High.
Right, that's pleasing with Yahweh Shemashah. Suffering wrongfully, man. But also going to patience.
Right.
To suffer. You see? The Lord is long suffering, man. So we gotta be long suffering, man. Go ahead.
This First Peter's chapter 2, verse 21. For even hereunto were ye called, because Yahweh Shah also suffered for us, leaving us an example.
Yahweh Shah was that example.
Right.
See, the author and finisher of our faith, man. So he is the example. So we gotta arm ourselves likewise, put on the same mind as him, man. Go ahead.
That ye shall follow his steps.
Follow his footsteps, man. On what to do, man. You know.
Hey, First Peter's 2:20 in the NLT. Of course, you get no credit for being patient if you are beaten for doing wrong. But if you suffer for doing good and endure patiently, the Most High is pleased with you.
Most High pleased with that, man. Suffering wrongfully, man. Being patient.
Right.
You know, you ain't trying to just go ahead. The scriptures.
I got a precept for you then, brother.
Go ahead.
This is. I'm gonna have to. Okay. I'm gonna go to Matthew, the 5th chapter. This Matthew chapter 5, starting at 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
And we are this poor in spirit.
Right.
Go ahead.
It said, blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Right, we mourning now. We signed and crying for all the abomination of us. So we better be confident.
Right.
In due time. Go ahead.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Right. Blessed are the meek. The meek going to the humble.
Right.
Blessed are the humble. Going to what? Patient. Go ahead.
And blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
Yep.
And blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. And blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Yeah, this is James 5:7. It said, be patient, therefore, brethren, until the come of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah. You see? It said, be patient. Wait. Get their limitations. What's that? 3:22. Cause we gotta be patient, man. The Lord said, "Wait upon me till I rise to the prey, man. We can't avenge ourselves." Okay.
26.
Yeah, 26.
This is Lamentations 3:26. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the
Quietly
Lord.
wait. You ain't loud. You see, you quietly waiting for what?
For the salvation of the Lord.
Go ahead.
And it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
Come on, man. So that's plain.
Hey, that's beautiful.
Patiently
right there.
waiting on the salvation of the Lord, man. So James 5:7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the come of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth and had long patience for it until he received the early and latter rain, just like farmers. You know, they wait on their rain to come in to grow their crops. They patiently waiting for it.
Yeah, patiently.
You see? So it said, what? Be ye also patient. Right? We got to be also patient. We must take that same patient, you know. It says, establish your heart, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Right? The coming of the Lord draweth nigh. How we know? Because we're at the end of this and prophecy is speaking.
Right.
You know, so we gotta be patient as well, man.
I got you, lad. You
Oh, let me keep going. It said,
Yeah.
grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned.
right.
Behold, the judge standing before the door, and that's Yahweh Shah. It said, take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Look at the generations of old. The scripture that went aforetime went for our learning. So James about to give us an example. And this is verse
snap.
11. Behold, we count them happy which endured. Ye have heard of the patience of Job. Job, right? Job went through it, man.
Man, he did.
You see? Read the book of Job. Know how it was a bed in the heavens. You know, sing. The Most High made a bet. You know, I don't got to get into it. Read on your own time. It said, ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. Come on, man.
Right.
It's plain. You got it.
Hey, that was beautiful. You quoted it, man. This is Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning,
Mm-hmm.
that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
May have hope because we are saved by hope.
Mm-hmm.
You see? We are saved by hope. So we got to have that patience. You know? Look at our forefathers, man. Look at the generations of Daniel. He was thrown in the lion den. That's what patience had to, you know? Patience. Our patience gonna be tried, man. Especially when this hour of temptation is about to be made mandatory. Doing Jacob trouble.
Right.
You see, our patience about to be tried, man. We can't lose that patience, you know?
Hey, Romans 15:5. Now Yahweh Shema Shah of patience and consolation grant you to be like-minded one towards another,
Damn, be like-minded.
Man.
Man, that's every kind.
according to Yahweh Shah Hamashiach.
According to Yahweh Shah Mashiach, man, because Yahweh Shah was patient, man.
Man,
You know?
that one.
God.
This Luke 21:19. In your patience possess ye your souls.
Oh, that's plain.
Man.
Your patience possesses your souls, man. Hey, so with that, I hope you was edified once again. I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teacher will, peace and love to let over the nation of Israel with that shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Shala.
Kwame Yasha.
Wa ba ba.
Baruch.